In these times, we often need words of hope. And today, from Acts 1, verses 10 through 11, we hear a message of hope. And while they were gazing into heaven as he went, behold, two men stood by them in white robes and said, Men of Galilee, why do you stand looking into heaven? This Jesus, who was taken up from you into heaven, will come in the same way as you saw him go into heaven. The apostles were looking on as Jesus was being ascended to the heavens. He had spoken of his departure, so their actions suggested that they still didn't understand that he had to go to fulfill the plan of God. His departure should have given them hope and not despair. It should have been a confirmation of who he was and what he was sent to do. It was Jesus' words, his walk, the miracles he performed, the impossibilities he achieved that seals the hope of his promise of return. It is God's will and our hope too. Jesus realized that he was going to be missed by those he had spent so much time. And in our world today, don't you too miss those you've spent time with, your family and friends? And it is our hope that we will one day be able to come back together again, to see them, to embrace them, to give a warm hug, and to render affection that has been abandoned far too long in an effort to maintain personal safety. And unfortunately, there are many who have departed this world and succumbed to the plague infecting our land. The next time we are able to come together, it is my humble prayer that we will love a little harder, appreciate the little things we take for granted, recognize how brief life really is, and put away petty arguments and disagreements. Life is too short. Seek to live full lives that demonstrate gratitude for the life that you have been given and the promises yet to come.